Okay. Well, we just went through this whole bit going without any audio. Sorry about that, guys. I thought it should have kicked it off. All right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna run it back. So we're gonna run it back really quick. I'm gonna just pick some of the highlights. Um, unfortunately, yeah, that is technical difficulties. Sorry, guys. All right, so we're gonna run this back. So we're gonna do some highlights. Ronan said a dragon-based warlock, and I 100% agree. A dragon-based warlock would work. We don't have anything as of yet, but we'll get there. We're gonna need two other dragon subclasses, but one for the warlock would be awesome. Josh said a big wielder damage type giant weapon user. Closest thing we're gonna get to that right now is a rune knight. So other than that, there's nothing like that, and that has to do more with the balance of 5th edition. They tied weapon damage to character site. Andrew Schuyler says a puppeteer. That would be a sweet idea. A puppeteer build will perfectly fit as a subclass for a bard. So I would recommend taking that out. And actually, with the community, we built a puppeteer subclass, or not a subclass, but a puppeteer build together using the College Creation Bard. It is up on the Patreon for free. So definitely go check it out. Search on the Patreon for the Dungeoneers Pack Patreon and search for the puppeteer build. And you can actually play that in the game itself. Something that's similar. It's not so much building a pet, but more along the lines of turning your enemies into puppets. All right, and then you keep scrolling down. Francisco said a blade singer. Victor gave 2 answers: a reborn Order of Scribes wizard that has their spellbook, awakened spellbook, as part of their character. It's built into them. Jason said a monster hunter warforged, which would be pretty sweet. Turn all the things, said a wind-based spellcaster, and I agree. A more elementalist options that people can hone in on is a boon. I think a wind-based spellcaster would fit into the idea of like people that love the Avatar: The Last Airbender. That would allow people to play those kind of characters. Jacob said he wants to play a dual wielder. And then Victor also came up with the idea of having a mute spellcaster for an Aberrant Mind sorcerer. Mute characters are kind of problematic unless you know how to communicate the character. Kenku is probably the closest thing you're going to get to that in the game without like some heavy home. Major said a battlesmith artificer with a primal barbarian warforge who seeks out the meaning of life as an artificial being. And that they look to make other artificial life. So this is like perfect in Eberron, playing a warforge in that setting. Another idea is actually, for those familiar with Magic the Gathering, this is kind of what Karn, the planeswalker he's very similar to a warforge, created his own plane of existence in his career, and he was trying to discover the meaning of life. Okay, Tyler said an illusion wizard with Trickery Cleric multiclass, and actually did a character build featuring the Trickery Cleric multiclass with the wizard, but instead of illusion, I did divination. So definitely go check that out on the channel. It's all about manipulating luck. Ignacio said a marksman, and more in vein of like a renegade or a gunslinger. While there is homebrew versions of the gunslingers, most notably Matt Mercer's gunslinger from Critical Role Season 1, that's a fighter subclass, there isn't anything really that's officially supported by wizards. That's going to be the closest thing, but not its own thing. Yeah, I can understand wanting the need for something that feels more like somebody that is good with shooting guns. Level 1 Magikarp, probably my favorite name out of the list here. You want some sort of vampire character. The Dampier is the closest thing you're going to get to doing that. Omega Brighthawk said Common Rider Power Ranger-like character. And I like these options. A Sentai superhero would be pretty sweet. Some of the classes already have a built-in transform mechanic like the Barbarian. So it would be very easy to match those transformation like mechanics with a Common Rider or Power Ranger like character. And Blair Brooks said an artificer. All right, and we're gonna run it back again to the Discord. Sorry about that, guys. So, all right. So, question was the same thing. What character idea do you have that you can't play in 5th edition right now? So, Penny Pusher said they want a character that is tied to all forms of magic energy. So, Divine, Arcane. They also said Primal, which is, I believe, nature. And then there's the occult. They don't really know. They're not really sure how they can pull it off yet, but they're thinking something maybe like an arcane trickster or wizard theurgy. The school of theurgy. Theurgy was a UA wizard that didn't actually make it to print. It was too powerful. It took a lot, pretty much everything from the cleric and just put it in the wizard toolkit, which is never good. Danasa said he wants to see more Native American culture and mythology be ported in it and influence certain subclasses. He'd like to see more things like that. He notes that Monk of Way of Astral Self and Druid Circle of Totem could facilitate that, but he would like to see other subclasses that take on more influence. I 100% agree with seeing any culture having subclasses and stuff represented and their mythology utilized. Obviously, but it needs to be done in the right way so that they're not playing to stereotypes and negative depictions of peoples and their culture, and it's done in a very positive light, in a way that actually celebrates their culture. So I would like to see stuff like that, and for a lot of other cultures that they want to bring in. All right, and then Ebrav said a subclass that's plant-based. And yeah, we need more plant-based subclasses. The closest thing we're going to get to as a class as a whole is they use every kind of nature spell, not one that's just specific plants. So I could see like a Swamp Thing or a Poison Ivy inspired like subclass. That'd be pretty cool. And Spelunking Mummies says a Tracking Ranger wouldn't be a bad idea for a Native American. And again, going off the what Danasa said, and that's pretty much it. Again, thank you guys for submitting your answers. Sorry I had to rerun through this again. Technical difficulties has been a struggle to get the stream up and going. If you want to submit your answers, I post questions of the week usually Monday or Tuesdays. You can check them out on the community page on YouTube, or it'll be posted on Instagram on Dungeoneers Pack there. Or you can also find it on the Discord. Also, sorry, brain fart. You can find it on the Discord. You can join the Discord. I have a link to the Discord in the description below. Can join and talk with all the lovely folks in the Dungeoneers Pack Discord. All right, so let's get to it. We're gonna get into the actual game. My buddies have been waiting enough. They've had their hands ready. So give me a sec. Let me set up the screen.
Can't hear you on stream.
Wait, hold Not on stream now.
Not on stream.
Okay. Now, see. Everything. All right. So, I was muted again, unfortunately. So, introducing my brother and my best friends here. They are also part of my D&D play group. They are my players in my Descent into Avernus campaign. And we're all also big Magic the Gathering fans here. And most of us have not actually looked through any of the deck lists, so we're actually going to be ripping these cards straight up for what they are off the top of the deck. We probably don't even know what most of these. So we're going to fumble through this. Actually, Adrian, we'll start with you, then talk about what you know of what you're playing, and then Chris, and then.
I'm playing Gala, Kinder of Hope. It is Bant, so Forest, Plains, Island for the mana cost, and one colorless. I'm assuming it's gonna have a lot of auras and equipment just because of her ability. I haven't looked at anything involving the card at all. I'm sorry for the reflections. I know the deck is banned, so we're gonna hope for the best. Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
Hello, my name's Chris. I am Josh's brother. I am playing Esper, which is white, blue, and black. And I am playing Sephirus of the Hidden Ways, so you can see it. And this deck is pretty much about the dungeons, which is a new mechanic for the D&D set, which is pretty cool. And it has a graveyard incursion stuff, so everybody loves that in Magic. So I get a cheap stuff in, really cheap, and for free sometimes. So we'll see how it goes.
And saving the best for last, my name's David. I've known Josh and Chris since 3rd grade, so needless to say, a long time. Safe to say I am the best friend. Sorry, Adrian, But
Wow.
anyway, I'll be playing Vrondis, Rage of Ancients. It's a Gruul deck, so that's red and green. And he is a Dragon Barbarian. It's got a Enrage mechanic, which I'm glad to see they brought that back. Pretty much this deck, from what I can see, is you want to hit your own commander to make 5/4 dragons and smash face. That's what I get out of this. That's what I'm hoping to do. So let's do it.
And I am playing. What am I playing? I'm playing Prosper Tomebound. We'll focus. So far as I know, it's about exiling cards for card advantage and gaining treasures to get mana ramp. So for those not familiar with what we're actually any of us are doing in this game, Commander is a 100 card singleton format that's multiplayer. So it's all of us against each other, unlike traditional Magic the Gathering where it's 1v1. So it's a lot more social, a lot more politics that get involved in. But it basic comes down to last man standing. For those that want to see like maybe a more cleaner and professional look, I would recommend watching Game Nights from what it was the Command Zone. They have they have a very popular Magic the Gathering show. If you're not familiar with that, and a very entertaining one that is very easy to watch and get into. All right, so before we start, I'm going to post a poll to see who they think is going to win.
Me. I just want to take David out for that best friend comment.
I mean,
Do it.
that's just pure jealousy right there.
It's called true love.
Okay, the poll is up, right? And what's it called? I was gonna go first, right?
I believe so, yes.
Nice, your stream. Go for it, best friend.
Voted for myself.
Okay,
I'm
I'm gonna put push to talk. Have to do this. All right, so basic thing. We're gonna draw first turn, and then I'm just gonna play a land, a black swamp, and then I'm going to pass over it.
Okay, let's draw for the turn. I will play a forest, or tap it, and play a Viridin Longbow for 1. It's an artifact equipment. I can tap it, and it deals 1 damage to any target. Equip cost is 3. And that will be all I can do, and I'll pass the turn over to Chris.
my turn or David's turn?
It's your turn, Chris.
Your turn. You were number 3.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I'll draw. And I will play. Oh, cool. We're gonna play a island, my favorite land. Then I am going to tap it for a Soul Ring, a staple and commander. I'm gonna tap it for 2 colorless mana, and I'm gonna get a Wayfarer's Bauble. And I'll be done.
Shenanigans.
Yes, it is.
All right. Drop turn. It's a ridiculous first move there. But I'll play a force. I'll tap that for a soul ring of my own. So you're not the only one.
Ooh.
But that's as far as I can go. Back to you, Josh.
Alrighty, I'm gonna draw. And if you guys have any questions regarding Magic, we're more than willing to answer. So go ahead and ask in the chat, or if you have any questions regarding D&D and or maybe even our Avernus game, go ahead and drop them in the chat too. All right, I'm gonna play another swamp, and I believe I'm off to it. And that is gonna be it.
Ready? We will untap. I will draw my card for the turn. Okay. Yeah. Just like you, let's just play a Sky Cloud Expanse. I could tap a colorless, tap it to add a plains and an island to my mana pool. And I will pass the turn to you, Chris. Can't do anything.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Pretty cool. I will play a. First, I'm going to tap Soul Ring to tap away for his bauble, sacrifice it, and get a basic land into play tapped. So what the heck am I gonna do now? We are going to get a swamp because I don't have that. I'll shuffle right now, but then for the land, I'm gonna play the Zorius Chancery, so I have to return a land to my hand, and that'll be my turn.
All right, untap. And before we continue, just a quick little shout out there to Renee's Comic and Sports Cards. He's one of our LGSs out here in El Centro. He's the one that usually supplies us with a lot of our Magic paraphernalia, should we call it? But
Gotcha.
good guy, good dudes out here. Just moved into a bigger space out here. So in case you guys don't know where El Centro is, it's in the middle of nowhere in California. Okay, back to the game. Drop a turn. So I'm gonna float a forest. Bring out a Gruul Turf as my land for turn, bouncing this forest back. And then I'll add 2 more just to bring out a Heirloom Blade. So it's an equipment. It gives equipped creature +3/+1. And whenever equipped creature dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card that shares a creature type with it. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. And it's got an equip cost of 1. And that's all I got.
Back to me. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Back.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. And drop a mountain. Not play anything yet, so that's gonna be my turn. Woo. Off to a very strong start for a red.
Hey.
I mean,
So
mana.
taps. Let's draw. Okay. I will play a island for my turn. So it's a soaring. And you know what? I'm going to have to pass my turn because, yeah, colors.
Cool.
Go ahead,
So untap, upkeep, draw. I will play that swamp that I got last turn, and I'm gonna tap this for a blue and a white, and I'll tap the swamp to bring out my commander, Zephyrs of the Hidden Ways. So it's a 2/3, and whenever 1 or more creatures are put into your graveyard from anywhere, I could venture into a dungeon, and I can only trigger that once each turn. So even on your guys' turn. Then it has Create Undead. Whenever you complete a dungeon, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
No bueno.
Pretty cool. And let's hopefully get started. So I'm going to tap Soaring for 2, the blue for Champion of Wits. So it's a 2/1. When it enters into the battlefield, I can draw cards equal to its power. And if I do, I discard 2 cards. So I'm going to draw 2 and discard 2. Which I am going to discard a Reassembling Skeleton, which is good. And we're going to discard the Hostage Taker. So, Zephyr's going to trigger, so I'm going to go into a dungeon automatically. So we're just going to go into the Lost Mine of Pandelver. And the first one is Cave Entrance, and I get to scry one. So I can look at the top card of my deck. I can leave it on top or on the bottom, and we'll leave it on top. And I'll be done after that.
Popping off.
Yep.
Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Oh. And water, sorry.
All right. We're gonna lay down a forest right here. That's not a forest. That's a mountain.
That's a mountain, sir.
Best forest I've seen.
I mean, it's a pretty good forest if you know.
Only good for us because it's an actual
Yeah.
best land.
Good thing there's a lot of forest on top of mountains. But What can I do here? I can do that, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? I will... Can I count? Yeah.
I would hope
So, red and green. Red, can add 2 of that. For a Skyship Stalker. It's a 3/3 dragon, it's got flying. A couple of activated abilities. Each of them only cost 1 red mana. The first one is it gets fire breathing, so +1/+0 to end of turn. It can gain first strike until end of turn, or it can gain haste until end of turn. I still have 1 floating Manyas, which is from the green, from the Gruul Turf, and I'll use that to equip it with the Heirloom Blade, which will give it +3/+1. So it's a 6/4. Any responses?
tapped out.
Okay, and at that, I will pass turn.
Draw for another mountain, and then is play my command. I'm sorry, I'm playing upside down, guys, just so you guys can actually see the cards right side up. Cameras, yeah. All right, so I'm playing Prosper Tombbound. He costs a red and a black, and 2 colorless. He has Death Touch, meaning that any damage he does to a creature, they will automatically die regardless, unless they're indestructible. Also, he has the ability Mystic Arcanum. At the beginning of my end step, I exile the top card of my library until the end of my next turn. I can play that card. And then he also has Pack Boon. Whenever I play a card from exile, I create a treasure token. So I will play for the...
Okie dokie. All my stuff's untapped. Draw for the turn. Okay. This changes. It doesn't. Alright, so I'm gonna play Perry Stream. So it comes into play untapped since I do control 2 or more basic land types. Then I will tap my island to tap my Skycloud Expanse, giving me 2 mana, a white and a blue, island plains. I will tap the Perry Stream and a forest. The Perry Stream I will use whichever one, and then I will put my commander into play. Gala, Kindred of Hope. When it comes into play, I may look at the top card of my library at any time. These are its abilities, by the way. And I may cast an aura or equipment spell from the top of my library. When I cast it, that spell gains when this equipment enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature I control. And my commander is a 4/4 with vigilance. And yeah, I'm tapped out, so that'll conclude my turn. Go ahead.
Take it out.
Actually, I forgot. I need to exile the top card. Oh.
Draw. I'm going to play a plains, so I have all the basics.
The basics.
You
I
are
actually I really love how they brought back the flavor text for the D&D game. On the
They
lab.
look nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's a really great change. I don't remember the last time they actually had flavor text.
Should probably do that more. Just the standard lands just have like.
Yeah.
I'd rather see like art or.
Yeah. It adds. I think it adds so much more to the land. The imagery for it, the island and water deep and everything.
All right, we're not gonna play that. That's
Sorry, Chris.
crazy. No, it's all right. So we're just gonna do this. So we're just gonna tap 2, tap the mountain island for Min, Wily Illusionist. So whenever I draw my second card each turn, I create a 1/1 blue illusion creature. With this creature gets +1 attack for each other illusion you control. And whenever an illusion I control dies, I may put a permanent card with a mana value less than or equal to its power from my hand onto the battlefield.
What's going on,
Yeah,
Daddy
it's only
Dopus?
ability, so you don't have
Thank you
to.
for stopping in for the stream.
And it's a 1/3, so it's not that strong.
Just got started playing.
And
I believe we're only about
roll a die and
4 or
see
5
what
turns
we
in.
can do. So we'll go by turn order. So Josh 1, Adrian 2, David 3. And it's a 2, so we're going Adrian. A 2/1's coming at you.
2-1.
2/1.
It's I could block
You
it.
can take that? There you go.
You block? Okay, so it'll die.
4/4 vigilance. So.
Got you. So that triggers my Sephiroth, so the Hidden Ways. So I'm going to venture into my dungeon even more. So I'm going to go to the Goblin's Lair, and I'm going to create a 1/1 Goblin. Put into play. Right. And I will be done.
Cool. Untap the mess. Draw for turn. Well, we're gonna start off with an actual force this time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing. I know. Yeah, we'll do that. I will pay 6 for Rishkar's expertise. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures I control, which is this guy, which is 6 because he has 6 power right now. Any effects, any responses to Rishkar's expertise.
Tapped out.
Do anything.
Cool, Rennie.
Okay, cool. So I will draw my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. And then the second part of the spell is I may cast any spell with the mana value 5 or less from my hand without paying its mana cost.
Value.
That was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's no bueno.
Well, I mean, it could be better. But what do I want to do with that? Well, I know that can go over here.
The big stompy app.
Okay, yeah. I'll cast the Chameleon Colossus. He literally looks like he's a big stompy. So
Pretty good.
he's a 4/4 shapeshifter with changeling, which means that he counts as every creature type. He's got protection from black, and you can pay 2 and 2 green, and he gets +X/+X. He or she, it's a shapeshifter. You never know. He gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is its power. And then, you know what? You're my best friend, Josh. I'm doing 6 in the air.
Alrighty, I'm a third.
Wow.
Okay, and I'll move to discard. And I will discard, not that card. I want to discard. I will discard 2 forests and pass the turn.
My turn. Untap. Draw. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play this from exile. That will do a trigger my prosper and let create a treasure token. Play the land I can't play. But I am not gonna do. I plan on actually. Okay, I'm just going to discard a swamp, and I'll go to the, or pretty much I'll go to end step, exile the top card, which this so I can play my next turn. That, and then I will discard my card for turn, and then I will pass. I can Continue with Lava is the card I have in exile.
Alright.
Fun.
So untap my land, draw my card. How did I know what that was? Now, math time. So I will play Forest. Actually, using my commander's ability, I may look at the top card of my library at any time. Let's look at that. Can't do crap with that right now. So, back to my previous plan. Like I said, time for math. I'll tap an island to tap my Sky Cloud Expanse for a plains and an island. I will tap my forest, giving me 3 mana tapped to play Knight of the Aldum. When it enters the battlefield, I choose one, put 2 1/1 counters on the knight, destroy target artifact or equipment, or I gain 4 life. David, I'm sorry, but
it's going. I know. I
Sorry.
understand. No, it's
the luck of the
only
dice
right.
saved me.
not to
And,
hit you.
and then I will tap my Perry Stream and my Forest, my remaining mana, to play Angelic Gift, an enchantment aura on my commander. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card, and enchant creature has flying.
Just know there will be blood.
If I say I'm sorry, does that account for anything?
No.
Well, you know what? Then you don't have a flyer, do you?
Oh, I do.
But it's tapped.
But it's
Tap.
tapped.
Yeah.
I'll attack you in the air with my commander for 4 points.
4 points. You got it.
And
Down to
it's
36 with 4 commando damage. So to clear it up, if you reach 21 commander damage from any one commander, which they're total tallied separately, you still lose the game even if you have like 50 life.
Commander damage is separate than life damage.
And that'll be you right there.
Go ahead. I'm done.
Okay, so
Friends.
How many of us have been friends?
Alright, so
Not
at the
my
end of the
bad.
turn, I am going to play Utter End on your commander, Adrian.
What?
I gotta do it.
That
I
is
did
what I'm
nothing
talking
to
about.
you.
Awesome.
No flyers on the field, please. Alright, I'm gonna untap.
No pseudo flyers.
Yeah, nothing.
That was really hurtful, Chris. I wasn't
It-
expecting that.
It was rude, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hit you right now, too.
Dang.
So I'm gonna tap my Soul Ring for 2 colorless, the blue-white for the Midnight Path Lighter. So creatures you control can't be blocked except by legendary creatures. And with whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, I get a venture into a dungeon. So right now I'm gonna Adrian, I'm gonna attack you for my 1/1 goblin will attack you for 1.
I'll take it.
Yep, can't block. And trigger, I get a venture into the dungeon.
That puts
So-
me at 39 life.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go into the storeroom. I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on target creature, which will be.
Put it on the goblin.
This is
Fear the goblin.
Yeah, we'll put on goblin.
Yes.
2/2 goblin. And what else do we have? Yeah. And we're just gonna play the Obsessive Stitcher. It's a 0/3. I could tap it to draw a card, discard a card, and I could pay 2, a blue and a black mana, tap it, sacrifice it, and return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. So it swaps.
Yep.
And that will be my turn.
Cool. Untap. Theorize how I'm gonna take Adrian out now. Draw a card. Oh, I will play a Mossfire Valley as my land for turn. Okay. I mean, it's only right.
Oh no.
Oh no no no.
No.
Tap that. Well, no, I gotta bring out Dragon Speaker Shaman Foist. Still gotta build up a little. So we don't need to do that. We can just do that right there. 3 for Commander Sphere. And then I got that many left. You know what? Why not? I'll pay 1 to add a red and the other color green for a Gruul Signet.
Mm.
Oh, decisions. Adrian, you got a flyer over there? No, he doesn't.
I gotta eat my own words, don't I?
3 in the air to Adrian.
Or 3?
Just for 3. Only 3. That's it. Didn't even do anything else. Just a left tap for 3.
Yeah. 36.
And I will pass the turn after that.
Chris, what was the thing that let your guy go? Can't be blocked by non-legendary. That guy.
The Midnight Pathlight.
Okay, how big is he?
He's just a 2/3. So
2/3. Okay. Your turn. I'm gonna play by 2 minutes blast. I tap for 5. Black, a red, and 3 colorless to deal 4 damage to it.
boom, boom, boom.
And then I actually get to cascade. Trigger on the cascade. I'm gonna play a card from exile. Treasure. All right, so I need to find the top card that's costs 4. Or...
Yes.
Nope. Land. At cost 5. Another land. Another land. Okay, I get Eracto Signet for free.
Pretty good. Alright.
Not bad.
Yeah.
He's
I get a trigger as well with Zephyrus, and something died. I get to venture into the dungeon, which will go into the last room, which is the Temple of Dumathoin? Pronounce it.
Yeah, sure, we'll say that.
Sure.
Dumathoin.
Dumathoin. And I get to draw a card.
Nice.
And I complete a dungeon. So my Create Undead happens, and I get to return a creature card.
I wonder which one. Don't do it. Don't do it. No,
Yeah.
no.
He's
Get.
The Midnight Pathlighter is back. But we both got some triggers off, which is cool. And yeah, that's it, my triggers.
all at the end of David's turn. Draw. Go ahead and play another land. Swamp. Okay. Oh man, yeah, it would be. So I need to find a way to... Okay, so I guess I'll just use it now. Tap this. I'm gonna dump 3 into it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do Commune with Lava, cast it from exile to get treasure, and then I get to exile the top 3 cards in my deck, and I get to play those until the end of my next turn. Oh, exiling another land, Unstable Obelisk, and I get to also play Share, or I can play Share the Spoils. Share the Spoils is a new card. Double Obelisk, it's just a mana rock, so it'll get tapped for mana. Lands the land. I have 2 available mana onto you. I'm gonna spoil. So when Share the Spoils enters play, 1 trigger, I get another treasure. And then it costs 2. So when it enters the battlefield, or an opponent loses a game, exile the top card of each player's library. During each player's turn, that player may play a land or cast a spell from among the cards exiled with Share the Spoils. And they may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell. When they do, exile the top card of their library. Alright, so we all exile the top card.
Like right now?
Yeah. Play. Oh,
Mountain.
I got an island.
I have a Dark Dweller or Dweller Oracle. That is what I have. It's an enchantment. So again, if somebody dies at this point, if pretty much somebody loses the game, we exile the card, then next card, all of us. During each player's turn, that player may play a land or cast a spell from among the cards exiled for which Share the Spoils, and they may spend mana as though it were mana cost or color. When they do, exile the top card of their library. Okay, so this is just going to be a continuous thing where say somebody casts this from mine, I exile the next top card, and it'll just keep going until So if
They shared card pool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hence share the spoil.
Other than
It is.
The cards exiled don't really come into play.
Unless
We
you
have,
play
we have to play them on our turn, right?
yeah,
Okay.
everybody has extra card advantage. Fun. Okay, and that's gonna be my turn.
So let's untap. Let's draw.
Interesting.
God. Apparently they want you to win, Josh.
I know, I saw that. I think it's a little bias, but I'll take it.
I mean,
I'll take it.
we can fix that.
I dare you. I dare
Start
you.
creating profiles.
To be fair, I've only won like 3 Commander games in like the 3 years we've been playing together, Commander, since I've been back. So I don't have a good track record.
It's been a while since we.
It has been a while.
Oh, and actually, I forgot one thing at the end of my turn. I just got to exile. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the ones exiled from Share the Spoil. I'll keep mine right under it, and anything else exiled separately. You guys will only be able to play that stuff that's exiled.
Yeah.
So I exiled a Dire Fleet.
You know what's messed up?
Yeah. Saw that
When
right
even your wife votes for the content creator instead of her husband to win.
That's called being a true fan, man. True fan.
Just
Respect.
knows the odds. That's why.
All right.
I
So
mean, I guess. No comment.
we'll just get her mad and go buy something.
That doesn't work out so well on my end.
Exactly. I will tap a forest and my stream for the plains and play Caddybury of Mithril Hall.
Ooh.
She has
She has
first
reach, right?
She is a legendary creature, so you can block your crap, Chris. Whenever she attacks, I put a 1/1 counter on her for each equipment attached to it. I can pay 1, remove all 1/1 counters, and she deals X damage to target attacking or blocking creature and opponent controls, where X is the number of counters, naturally. Then I will pay 3, using 1 to pay for my Sky Shield Expanse. Skycloud Expanse, and my planes, and I will attach the Virden Longbow to category.
How flavorful.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll bounce a forest to my hand to play a Simic Growth Chamber. And that will conclude my turn.
All right. Untap.
I don't know who I want to take out first, Josh or Adrian.
If it makes you feel better, I haven't been drawing anything.
Doesn't make me feel better.
All right, then take me out first. Go with the gut feeling.
All right, so I'm gonna play Sunken Hollow untap.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, my gut feeling is Chris because he always does shenanigans.
Yeah, and he's playing in his colors too. That's
Exactly.
Who allowed him to play the black and blue deck?
It's my thing, man.
Yeah.
What are the life totals?
36.
34.
And you're at 36 as well, Adrian, right?
Yep.
Well, I can't hit you all.
Now you do whatever you want.
But we are gonna do that. All right. So we're gonna go into the combat. My 2/2 goblin will go unblockable towards you, David.
I will take the 2, I guess.
All right.
Goblin.
And since it dealt combat damage, I get to venture into a dungeon, which I'll go into a new one, which is the Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, you trying to get that demon?
Maybe. And with that, I'm going to go into the trapped entry, and each of us loses a life.
They'll
Yeah,
insult to injury. Okay.
This one's gonna hurt.
Yep.
I am now at the life total of our Lord. Gee, never mind.
This is the I love you dungeon.
Yeah. No, for real though.
Is good. Alright. And we're gonna go to the main phase. Tap Soul Ring and a swamp for the Wand of Orcus. When a equipped creature attacks or blocks, it and zombies you control gain Death Touch until end turn. And whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, trade that many 2/2 black zombie tokens.
That's
I probably should have done that first, but haven't played in a while.
Spicy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And with that, I am going to pass.
it's called sequencing. Untap.
Gotta feel ready. Cool.
Untap.
I-
Upkeep draw.
I don't got it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
We still have the
Oh,
spoil
wait.
card.
this was that. I'm gonna play my forest from exile.
Okay.
My forest, my mountain. So I have to exile, right?
Yeah.
That is a Horde Smelter Dragon.
Ooh.
It's a 5/5 flyer. You can pay 3 in a red, destroy target artifact. Dang it! Horde Smelter Dragon gets so pay 3 in a red. He gets destroy target artifact, and he gets +X/+O till end of turn, where X is the artifact's mana value. That's nice, and it costs 6, 4 and red, but you can pay whatever mana for it. Dear Lord, that's a nice dragon. Go ahead and say that right there. So we'll do this because I think things are going to happen. We'll do. What do I want to do? I mean, what do I do? Okay, we're gonna do this first. Red and tap that for red and green. And that for a green. I'll bring out Garrick's Uprising. So what that does is when it enters the battlefield, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, I draw a card, and I do. So I will draw a card. Creatures I control have trample. And whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enter the battlefield under my control, I get a draw card. Which, it's, you know, it's, you know. And then I will pay 2, put 1 to my Grill Signet, and I will cast Rondis Rage of Ancients for a reduced mana cost because of the Dragon Speaker. So he only costs 3 instead of 5, which math. So I still have 1 colorless floating, and him entering, that's going to trigger Garrick's Uprising. I get to draw a card. That's the only trigger there. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, what do I got left? Yeah, there's that. And we might as well just, you know, go for it, as they say. So I got 1 floating there, and I'll add 2 more, and I will play. Get you guys over, because stuff is happening. A component pouch. So it's an artifact. I can tap it to remove a counter from it, and add 2 mana of different colors. I can also tap it, roll a d20. If it's 1 through 9, I put a counter on it. And if it's 10 through 20, I put 2 counters on it. So, I'm going to tap it. And roll a die, roll a d20. And that fell behind, and I don't know where it went. It's a 5. Dang it. Okay. That's what it was. Okay, so I put 1 counter on my component pouch, and because I rolled a d20, that's going to trigger my commander. And I have it deal 1 damage to itself, which will trigger my commander and create a 5/4 red and green dragon spirit creature. And it has, when this creature deals damage, sacrifice it.
Ball lightning, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, and so that coming in is going to trigger my Garrick's Uprising because it has power 4 greater. And I'll draw a card.
Oh, the value.
That's good.
Adrian's just sitting there
Hanging out.
hanging out.
Damn equipment that's no
Man,
matter.
what else can I do? I mean, how much of these mana things do I have left? 2 essentially. What can you do with that? I'll do the responsible thing and hold mana back.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, it's overrated really once you think about it. I'm gonna put all my mana rocks down where mana goes. Yeah. Okay, I guess I can do something called move to the attack phase, huh? So, I will move to this said attack phase. Okay, has anybody got any flyers? Or reach, for that matter?
Blocker for reach.
I do not have flyers or reach. So.
How big is the elf?
2,
Or how big is
2/2.
Caddy? 2/2?
Yep.
What's that thing you got on her though?
I can tap it, and I deal 1 damage to any target.
Oh my.
Just, you know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna give it first strike and 3 more at you, Adrian.
Really?
You should not have gotten rid of my heirloom blade.
So I'm taking 6?
No, it's just got first strike, just 3.
Oh, okay. I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that's it. Go ahead. Go. Go, 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 go.
Okay.
Sorry, really long turn that usually someone else takes and not me.
Draw. Play Mountain. I've actually never cast this card ever. Three, 4, 5, 7, 8,
Oh, Jesus.
9, 10.
Better be Genesis Wave.
I'm not in.
Is it a new
Oh, yeah,
spell?
you're not. You're Rakdos.
I'm playing I'm playing Apex of Power. So exile the top 7 cards of my library until the end of turn. I may cast those spells from among them. If the spell was cast from my hand, add 10 mana of one color. That's gonna go all red. And add.
Jesus Christ.
That's... I mean, that's cool.
Pretty good.
We're gonna go top 7.
Yep.
Okay, so getting some new cards from the set. You find some prisoners. Dream Pillager. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. Well, it's a good thing I won red because it's supposed to be black. So these are all exiled, and I can cast them. End of my turn. Go ham and cast a bunch of small spells.
I mean, don't forget, if you want to flyer, you have my dragon over here that you can actually play.
So I'm just trying to see. So these lands are pretty much. Cards. 5, 6, 7. I can cast my own dragon. Red. Or not, excuse me. 7, that would leave me red. And what exiled cards do you guys have with the spoils?
I just have Thriving Grove.
Island.
A land.
And I got the Horde Smelter Dragon. I mean, what do you got on your side, Josh? I mean, let's all just share.
All I have the Dark Dweller Oracle. It's a goblin. You pay 1, sack a creature, and you exile the top card. Play it until the of your push this card advantage. I think I'm gonna. Fortunately. Alright, so I'm gonna pay 7 of my red to play my Dream Dweller or Dream Pillager. Since I played it from exile. Treasure. That means I have 3 red. I'm gonna use 2 of it. Cast find some prisoners. Since I don't know who's worse. David's board is worse, but Chris has a lot of like card advantage and interaction, but I don't think I can actually get anything that could be a threat.
I have no idea.
I have no idea what's in it. But since David has a big splash of creatures, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do interrogate them. I'm gonna exile the top 3 cards of target opponent's library. I choose one of them until the end of my next turn. I may play that card. The mana was mana of any color. So reveal your top 3 and exile them.
Top 3. Path of Ancestry. Berserker's Frenzy, which is an instant, which you can cast a spell before combat during combat before blockers are declared. You roll 2 d20s, ignore the lower, 1 through 14, choose any number of creatures, they block this turn if able. 15 through 20, you choose which creatures block this turn and how those creatures block. Could be good. Last one is Maddening Hex. So it's an enchantment or a curse. You enchant player. Whenever enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. Maddening Hex deals damage to that player equal to the result. Then attach Maddening Hex to another player of your opponent's choosing at random. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so no Maddening Hex. And what was the one before the red
Path of Ancestry.
Path of Ancestry?
So
Oh, it's just a
Path of
land.
Ancestry. Yeah, just a land. An instant that delegates blockers for your opponent, and the curse.
We'll do the one that delegates blockers. Just keep. I get to play that
Okay.
one. The other one just stay in permanent
Exile.
Okay, and then I'm gonna spend my last red, crack one of these treasures for a black, cast him from exile, and then that since. So I'll cast Piper of the Swarm. He creates rats, and rats have menace. Rats I control have menace. Oh, that's that. Now I got Flashy Dragon. Oh, that was my big play. Unfortunately, permanent exile now because I asked them. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just trying to get value. And I'm going to exile top card of my deck, and this is Theater of Horrors. I can cast this one turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. During your turn, if an opponent actually. Okay, so so yeah, Theater of Horrors. Announce what it is when I. Other than that, I have a lot of treasures. Yeah.
Okay, so just to be clear, you get to cast this guy whenever you want, right?
Yeah, until my next turn. Till the end of my next turn, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's untap my sideboard. This is actually exiled with your enchantment, so I'm gonna put it right there. Let's draw. Okay. Let's play a plains for the turn. Okay.
Nah. Addition.
Yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to use Semi-Growth Chamber for 2. And play
Contemplation.
Sword of the Animus. Yeah. Then I will tap. Yeah, 2 using the Prairie Stream to pay for the Skycloud Expanse to equip the sword to category, which will give her +1/+1. And when she attacks, I may search my library for a basic land card, and I put it into the battlefield tap.
Why are you so
And-
basic?
Josh, I will swing at you with category for 3.
The 3 what?
She has First Strike Reach.
Okay. You sure you want to
And
do
when
that?
she attacks, I put a +1/+1 counter on her for
Oh, okay.
each equipment attached to her.
I have.
She
Okay,
has 2
so
equipment, so 3/3 goes to 5/5.
okay, that's all. That's all I needed. I'll just take the 5.
And the sword would trigger, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, on attack.
Yes, sir.
We'll just take the 5.
And I will be searching my library, by the way, for a plains.
The strongest color in Magic.
You will fear the plains. I could be like you and just put a different color into play.
No, you say a different thing than what it actually is.
Man,
Mountain.
It's that.
Okay, I'll just take the 5.
And then I'll finish shuffling right now. I will pay 3 to move my longbow to my knight. And that will conclude my turn, by the way.
At the end of the turn, we're going to tap the plains and black here to bring back the reassembling skeleton. And when that resolves, I'm going to tap High Market to sacrifice it to gain a life.
Nice.
I'll be back at 40. And with that, Sephiroth triggers, and I'm going to venture into the Tomb of Annihilation, which will go into the Veils of Fear. So each player loses 2 life unless they discard a card. And I will lose 2 life for that.
I'll discard a mountain.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I will discard a card as well.
Oh, I will just take.
Cool. All right. So that'll be the end of his turn. So it'll be my turn. So tap,
Force.
upkeep, and withdraw. What is this? I think I've got. And we're good. So we are going to tap the Stitcher. So to draw a card and discard a card. And discard a Clay Golem. And with that, 2 things are going to trigger. We're going to go with Min first. So since I drew my second card, I get a 1/1 illusion, which is actually a little owlbear illusion. You can see that.
Yes.
Awesome.
So as that, and then I get to venture into the dungeon further, since I just discarded a creature. So each player loses 2 life unless they sacrifice an artifact, a creature, or a land. I am going to. You will lose 2 life.
I'll lose 2 life.
I'm losing 2 life. I've already.
So I ventured into the Sandfall Cell, so each player loses 2 life unless they sack an artifact, creature, or land. It's a sorcery. Okay. So everybody has essentially a legendary creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's light portals? So
I'm at 30.
31. Damn it, I have the most.
you do, but you have blockers.
I do.
Legendary boy up.
This is true.
But we will see. We're gonna tap Soul Ring and tap a plane to equip the Wand of Orcus to this sick goblin.
That gives death touch, doesn't it?
It
Yes. He is a goblin.
goblin with a wand.
Shut up, Adrian.
Hey, this is all flavor right here for D&D, and you know it. If you can't appreciate this, it's a problem.
And we're gonna go into combat, and he's gonna swing at David for it's a 2/2.
It's a 2/2. Damn it. Yeah, I'll take the 2.
So you're taking the 2. Cool. So with that, 2 things trigger. So I get to venture into the dungeon, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create that many 2/2 black zombies. So I'm creating 2.
What the heck?
All the tokens.
And just to let you guys know, he now has a 4/4 legendary god horror
Yep.
with
So
death
we're-
touch.
Yep. So we're going into the Cradle of the Death God, and I create the Atrapal. The Atrapal. Can't speak. So it's a 4/4 Death Toucher, black god horror.
God damn. This is gonna hurt a lot, isn't it?
I told you we should have taken out Chris first. What's your problem, Adrian?
So the Armament.
Josh for 6 with an equipment.
Every damn time, you know, he always pulls out shenanigans, even with a stupid precon, he still does it.
I'm pretty sure
Stupid
Chris
Demir.
beforehand.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this deck has all the board wipe removal.
Yeah, I think it is.
Has a couple, I think. And with that, I am going to pass.
It's all untapped almost. That's terrible.
It is me, isn't it? Fucking just wondering where I went wrong in life. Okay, there's just no
That sounds so
there. There. You go there. And you go there. Now I get to draw for turn. I mean, I guess first things first, I'll play an actual forest for my land for turn. It's always good when you do stuff like that.
Camera goes out of focus.
I mean, I guess. I mean, might as well just do something, right? Because something's better than nothing. All right. So I'll tap the component pouch to roll a d20. Come on. 5 again. I'm not rolling that one anymore. But at least I get another counter on there. And that's going to trigger my commander, dealing 1 damage to him, and bringing out another Dragon Spirit. And when that comes in, that triggers Garrick's Uprising, which means I get to draw a card,
The value.
which is always nice. Oh, hey, look at you, guy. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're going to tap the Gruul Turf to feed into both the Gruul Signet and the Mossfire Valley, because I can read. So that's gonna give me 2 red, 2 green there. Is that 4? 5, 6. Warstorm Surge. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, I misplayed, but it's okay. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So yeah, misplayed that one. Should have done that one first, but you know, thoughts and things. Balls. Yeah, screw it. I'll bring in the Horde Smelter Dragon for 4 because of reduced cost. So few triggers then. There was an exile, yeah. So Shamanic Revelation, which that's a good one. That's a good one. Dang it! Okay, so anyway, with the Horde Smelter coming in, a few triggers. So I gotta draw a card off of Garrick's Uprising. Okay, that's cool. What else happens? Does anything else happen? I don't know. Oh yeah, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Oh, Christ. Hey, Chris.
Oh.
What's your
Okay, so
stupid
what-
legendary thing that can't block unless it's a legendary creature thing?
Oh, the Midnight Pathfinder 2/3. It came back because I completed a.
Yeah, he's out of there. He's out of there. Just get him out of there.
And I missed the trigger on her thing, but we'll let it go.
What else? What does anything else happen? I don't think anything else happens.
Still pretty good.
No, nothing else happens after that. So these two, for my own nonsense, these two are summoning sickened. Yeah. Okay, for the love of God, what do I want to do next? We are gonna. Oh God. You still have that stupid death touchy god thing, the Atropol.
Yeah, it's not flying. I don't have any flyers right now.
What's your life total like, Chris?
I am at 36. I believe I am the highest.
You know, you are.
Sure.
So, yeah, I mean, 8 in the air to you, bud.
Yeah. Okay. So, in response, I will just bring back the reassembling skeleton.
And then sack him and gain a life.
Not yet.
Okay.
But I'll take the 8, so I'll be at 28.
Okay, and that is gonna kill off this guy because when they do damage, they get sacrificed. Do I have anything that deals with if he gets sacrificed? I don't think so. Just not
I
yet.
haven't thrown into it yet.
Just not yet.
Good fodder.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I'm not complaining. I did things and got stuff and had things and stuff, if that makes sense to anybody. I mean, look, I'm just saying, if Chris gets Shamanic Revelation, he's got stuff. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
I have 9 guys that are like the biggest thing I'm gonna kill this fool for.
So I'm gonna pass after that. Thank Christ.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice.
I'm sorry, come again? Oh, I thought it was. Never mind.
Ooh.
I mean, dockside extortionist time. I'm just saying.
And
That is, he's such a good card to play right now.
I know.
Oh my god.
No, it's not.
Baby, you have what?
Did it
4
only
or
have one
5?
printing in the C18?
Yeah, that's the only printing they've done.
They need to bring sexy back. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it went up again too.
The same way they're selling fetch lines at a premium.
Secret there. I'm at 30.
29.
28. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Canterbury's touch.
I do not know. all my artifacts. With any mana. Well, you have treasure, so it doesn't matter. So, plane. Can't play that. We got the immovable rod. One white. You may choose not to untap it in your untap step. When it becomes untapped, you venture into a dungeon. And you play a white, 3 colorless, tap it. For as long as it remains tapped, another target permanent loses all abilities and cannot attack or block. Pretty good. Solemn, sad boy. And Buckner's Ever Full Purse.
Cyclonic Rift overloaded.
Can't reprint that either. So.
No, didn't they reprint it in one of the Modern Horizon sets?
Double Masters.
Double Masters.
Yeah. It was a double A. All right.
Shuffles.
Shuffle.
Shuffle.
Today.
Shuffle it, so you have a chance of getting it back. To create it.
You chaos warped into a chaos wand.
Yeah.
That's a lot of chaos with a W for the next
That's
word.
so meta right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the chaos.
I'm going to kill chaos.
Yeah, chaos. Just do it. Just do it.
I would think yeah. Well, because Adrian's equipment based and David's obviously creature based.
Exile until you hit it.
Yep. Revify. So, yeah. So roll a d20 and add the number of creature cards in your graveyard that were put there in the battlefield this turn. So, 0.
Oh, but yeah, in the battlefield this turn. So
Yeah. So, alright. So if you roll a 1 through 14, return all creature cards in your graveyard that were put there this turn to your hand. Or 15 plus, put them on the battlefield instead. So it's a dead card. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
true.
Roll the 20 though for the crit.
it was worth a
And
shot.
What happens to the card? It's played, right? Cool. And what about these cards from the 3 that were exiled? Okay, gone for
Say bye, buddy.
that's fine.
untap all the shenanigans. Let's draw.
Yeah, my goal is to go through all 3 dungeons, so I have one more to go through.
Nobody cares, dude.
Hey,
Nobody cares.
That's the goal for tonight before I die.
What are you at, Chris?
I'm at 24, I'm the lowest.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Oh,
We're gonna take you out first. All right.
Oh.
Making claims.
David, what's your graveyard look like?
Oh, it's crazy though. We got a mountain. We got the heirloom blade, which you destroyed. 2 forests and Rishkar's expertise.
And Josh, you have a bunch of stuff in yours, right?
I have the Chaos Warp, Viper of the Swarm. I have you find some prisoners, Apex of Power, Immune with Lava, Bituminous Blast, and a Swamp.
I mean, what do you want to do, bud? Don't think, just do it.
Well, I have to math, then
No,
do it.
just do it. Don't even think about it.
Math.
Nerd. I only went up to calculus.
Nerd. All right, so I'm
This
gonna
is very
play
true.
Bant Panorama.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tap it so I can use it for the Sky Cloud Expanse. Tap a Simic Growth Chamber, and play Angel of Finality. When it enters the battlefield, I exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Sorry, Josh.
Actually,
And then, yeah, can't do much with that one. Oh, so just
I gotta say though, so far this pre-con isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
now they're pretty good. They're normally really well balanced against each other. It's just if you were just to take it against like any of our other pre-tuned stuff, then
yeah, there's gonna be a lot of lopsided.
Well, oh no. Beside that, no, I meant against other pre-cons, because there was the which one? Eldraine one. I wasn't too. I got the night one. That one was equipment based, but that it was okay, but
weren't the
better.
Eldraine ones? They weren't Commander. They were Brawl, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were brothers.
Was
That's
it a brawl deck?
yeah, they were Brawl
Yeah,
decks.
Another?
You mean Ikoria?
Could have been. Yeah, because that was one with Omitri, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was one? I have the other one over here.
All right, I'm gonna tap 2. Play Swiftfoot Boots. I'm gonna tap 1 and let's put it onto my Angel. And then let's tap. Leave as is.
Uh-huh.
And then that Chris, your Death Toucher's tapped, right?
No, the 4/4 Death Toucher is still alive. That's right.
Well, damn. 4/4.
Yes, it is.
But it doesn't fly.
No, this,
That matters.
I'm pretty sure this deck.
What
flyers?
life total is that again?
24.
I am at 29.
I am at 26.
Oh, I need the flyer right there.
No, go ahead. Do it.
What you gotta do?
Don't be that guy. Say something and not do anything.
David, what flyers do you have untapped?
I got nothing. I got nothing. All I got is a 5/4 Dragon Spirit, a 5/5 Dragon.
Flyers that you have untapped.
Yeah, these two.
The
Fire.
Dragon Spirit flies?
Oh yeah.
No, that's a lie. It doesn't fly. Just this one.
Okay, I was say, whoa.
Lord
Didn't
Snow.
fly, huh? Oh,
It's not that kind of dragon. It's
it
more of a
didn't fly,
dragon
so I
born.
could have blocked 5 damage.
I'm actually gonna pass my turn. I'm gonna wait.
Wuss.
At the end of the turn, I'm going to high market my skeleton again. I mean, I like. And I'm going to venture into the last dungeon, which is the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And the first one is the Yawning Portal, so I'm going to gain 1 life. I'm at 26.
Start in the
Gained
tavern.
2 life already.
I'm getting swatted, so that's good. Tap. Oh. What is a problem on this book? What we gonna do? Alright.
Nothing is wrong over here.
Alright, so we need to.
Again.
Sorry, I had someone at the door.
Yeah, that dragon over there. Oh, wait, where is it now? It's up there.
So I'm going to play a meteor golem. And what am I gonna pop?
Come on.
I'm gonna the worm store the surge
Ooh.
Why would you do that?
or machine gun and everything. That's not cool.
Did anything happen to my board? Sorry, I had.
No, it
No.
was mine. Warstorm Surge went bye-bye.
So I have an extra. Right. With that, I'm going to use the Stitcher. So I'm going to draw a card, discard a card. We're going to discard a Nihilor.
1 second.
And with
That the Mind Flayer?
So that's going to trigger Zephyrus to
Uh-huh.
go into the dungeon more, and I'm just going to scry one. Dungeon. We're just going to put it at the bottom. See what happens. Alright. Since I do not play. And that does trigger Min. So I get another. Play a land here. And I think that is Adrian has big things.
I mean, you took away my fun.
Rude. But are you gonna keep hitting me?
He stays really quiet. He stays really quiet on that one.
You
Probably.
just took away.
But are
The
you...
answer is yes.
Okay, well then, okay. we're gonna-
Eventually, I mean, if it's just down to me and you, eventually I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. How much life do you have?
29. Not that much.
How much do you have? 20 something?
I'm at 26.
26, and Adrian's 20 something.
Sorry, they're picking up the dogs.
How much life do you have, Adrian?
30.
30. So you are the highest.
He's got more.
Don't kill me because I left.
I was gonna kill you because you have more life.
That's a valid point.
Well, let's have some fun. Let's send one at everybody, actually. So, we're gonna go like this. So the goblin. So everybody is gonna get a 2/2. The goblin is going at Josh. Zombie 2/2 is going at Adrian, and a zombie 2/2 is going at David, and they all have death touch.
How the goblin's just 2/2, right?
So 2 death. Okay, and he's gonna be getting me more zombies. Take the 2.
What happens if I take damage? Something happens, doesn't it?
No, Josh took the damage, so I'm gonna get the zombies off of him.
Oh, well, damn it. I'll just take the damn 2.
This is 2 taps, and these are the 2. How big is your commander? David?
I have no idea. It's only a 5/4.
5.
Only at 5/4.
I have no idea. It's a 5/4.
That's what I
big's
tell my
your
kids
commander,
anyway. What happened?
How big's your commander, Josh?
He's a 1/4.
1/4.
1/4
And
death
Adrian,
toucher.
What's your biggest guy?
He's dead.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I say you, he dead.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Angel's like a 4/4 or something. So
Oh, don't do it.
I can't. But you're gonna have to pass it.
All right, so we're gonna untap right here. Okay, just do that. I'm gonna draw this here card for turn. I'm gonna play a forest as my land for turn. Ooh, what's this new card?
Sorry, guys.
What's your biggest creature, Adrian?
My biggest creature is Canterbury at 5/5, and I have an angel at 3/4.
Gotcha.
Why? Okay, that's conflictions right there. But let's see.
Sorry.
I mean, I can't pass that up. I just can't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna tap to remove a counter from here, which is gonna add 2 mana of different colors, so red and green. From that, we will tap that for a green. Oh god, I can't count. Okay, I know what I need. I mean, do I though? Yeah, I know what I need. I need 4 more. So, we are gonna tap 7 for Kindred Summons. Choose a creature type. Dragon. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X creature cards from the chosen type, where X is the amount of creatures you control of that type. Put those cards onto the battlefield, then shuffle the rest of your library, or then shuffle the rest of the revealed cards into your library.
Good thing I got rid of the dang surge.
Oh, that's true.
Crazy.
Well, he would have just went after your board, not ours.
One.
Just straight to my face.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons. So I will reveal up to 5 dragons. So here we go. Not a dragon. That's a dragon. A Tarka.
Ooh,
A world render.
There you go.
spicy.
So that's 1.
Wait, that was 5, wasn't it?
No, he has to reveal 5
To
dragons.
reveal X creature cards of the chosen type. So I have to reveal 5
Okay.
dragons.
Hmm.
Nope.
Oh, going deep.
Hey, nope.
Nope. Has a dragon on there.
Nope. 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 Oh, well, there's Wolfgar.
Hey, Wolfguard. King of the
There's
tribe.
got to be more dragons in here, right?
I hope so. If not, is
Oh, God.
that a dragon horde right there?
Don't worry about it.
No, that's the one that blows up for as many.
Hey,
There's
there we
another
go.
dragon. That's the one that
Chaos Dragon.
blows up the board for as many creatures are in play.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
that's a
go.
dragon.
Opportunistic Dragon. We'll do all the triggers when I get done with this. So that's 3 dragons. 4 dragons. 4
Okay.
and Mauler. 1 more dragon. Nope. Druid. And nope. Where are these freaking dragons? Shapeshifters, anyone? Anywhere? Hey, there we go. Skyline Deathbit. Sounds like Miss Nesbit.
I mean,
Okay,
you
so these just
shuffle-
get shuffled.
put back at the bottom.
No, they just get shuffled into the library, so it's a Lashoof. Put those cards under those, then shuffle the rest of the revealed cards into your library. Okay, so I got 5 dragons, guys. You want to put that poll up one more time there, guy? Yeah, and yes, you're lucky you got rid of that Warstorm Surge. That would have been more fun.
Yeah, you would.
Mortifying.
That, you know. I'm definitely putting Kindred Summons into another deck. It's called Ramos.
I'm liking the effect on the Rakdos guy. It just needs I think it's missing paper.
Okay, there's that. This goes over here. Okay, so now we are going to do triggers. So, let's see.
Or Mauler doesn't have a trick.
Count. Okay, so I'm gonna get 4 triggers off Garrick's Uprising. So I'll draw 4 cards. Down somewhere. Okay, so as far as any triggers in these, that doesn't. Oh, hey! I become the monarch.
Oh, like you need more cards.
Yeah. Get that card advantage.
You know what? Screw you guys. I got the monarch. Okay, so I got the monarch, and that's what else does he have? At the beginning of my upkeep, if you are the monarch, create a 5/5 red dragon token creature with flying. So that's cool. Oh, Chaos Dragon. Flying and haste. Oh, good. Why is that guy not untapped? Idiot. Okay, so he has flying and haste. Chaos Dragon attacks each combat if able, so he will be attacking soon. And at the beginning of combat, each player rolls a d20. If one or more opponents had the highest result, Chaos Dragon can't attack those players or planeswalkers they control.
Cool.
So for whatever reason y'all roll like 2s, I can't attack you with them. Okay, so you're gonna go up there because that's gonna happen. Opportunistic Dragon. What does this guy do? I forgot what he does. When Opportunistic Dragon ETBs, choose target human or artifact an opponent controls for as long as the dragon remains on the battlefield. Gain control of that permanent. It loses all abilities and it can't attack or block. Dear Lord. Hey Chris, your commander guy?
So you're targeting?
Ooh, is it a human?
It's a human wizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
High mark and again, like, go away.
Works for me.
Yeah, so,
Okay, last one. Atarka.
yeah.
It's got Flample, which is flying and trample. And whenever a dragon I control attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn.
Yep.
I need more space.
Wow.
But for now, we'll just do this, and then we'll worry about logistics later. How much mana do I have left? Okay.
5?
4. 1 to filter into the signet. Oh no, shit! There's these two too. 2,
6.
12, 6. Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Because I can filter that into these two. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 7 mana. 7 of the mana's left. This is gonna do a thing. Son of a bitch. Oh, I don't need that. I need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. That's not good. So what I'll do is what do I want to do? What do I want to do? You tell me. I don't know. Actually, I do know. I'm just lying. Okay, I will tap that to filter into my signet, and I will return to nature your bone thing that gives death touch, Chris.
Wand of Orcus.
Yeah, the Wand of Orcus. Just leave, please.
You made the goblins.
It's made skeletons. I'm
Sad,
just saying.
It's like the
It
set.
has made skeletons. And then, you know, you want to know what? I'll tap. Yeah, I'll tap the Gruul Turf for a Dragon Master Outcast. And then with the green floating and the Soul Ring, Dragon's Horde.
Nice.
Okay, so that was main phase. So now you guys know how long one single turn can take. It's ridiculous.
So Atarka's trigger is just whenever another. Right.
Dragon attack.
Whenever another dragon attacks. So let's move to attacks.
And they have trample, correct?
They have trample.
Yeah.
All of.
Is
the
it
things.
whenever they attack, or is
No.
is it
Are
an?
you talking about with Atarka?
Yeah.
The Garroot.
So Atarka is whenever a dragon I control attacks against.
Okay.
Excuse me. Whenever it attacks against double strike. Garrick is what's giving it trample.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, attacks.
All right. Before attacks, I'm gonna hurl through hell the Atarka.
What is hurl through hell?
It exiles it, and until the end of my next turn, I can cast it.
That's rude.
Oh
So
god, where
rude.
do I leave this stupid card? Hey, oh well, Berserker's Frenzy already went bye-bye.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
By your next turn. So that's the exiled, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this is where your card goes, Josh. Right there. Just right there. Well, I mean, things are gonna happen anyway, yeah? Nothing happens there, nothing happens there, nothing happens there. Okay, so attacks.
Actually, the Torn Mauler gets a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah, because I played a card.
Yeah, whenever we play something, it'll keep growing.
I have never played that card, so thank you.
Good.
So now he's a 3/3, whatever I want him to be.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now attacks.
Mhm.
So, okay, so this guy's got to attack. So at the beginning of combat on my turn, all you guys got to roll a d20.
Let's go.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 7,
So I rolled an 18.
so I can't attack Age.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't attack Adrian. I mean, who hurt me more? My best friend or my best friend's brother? Who hurt my feelings more? Josh, what's your life total?
I'm at 24.
Chris?
27.
Chris has too much shenanigans. Chris, you're gonna get the 4/4 in the air. And Josh, you are gonna get the Chameleon Colossus, which has Pro Black. So you're both are gonna take 4.
Good. 23.
What else do I? Is there any other triggers? I don't know. Triggers
Nope.
anywhere? That already
Nope.
happened.
Don't
That
look like-
doesn't need to happen. Atarka was, key here, but Josh has the plans.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
cool.
End of turn. End of turn as Monarch. I will draw a card. And I will pass my turn.
Untap upkeep. Part of my upkeep card from Theater of Horrors. Play a So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the Chaos Wand. I'm gonna do that on David.
Dang it.
So exile
Okay,
until
so
I get an
until-
instant sorcery.
Instant or sorcery?
Yes, sir.
Bam. Nope, that's Scourge Falcus. Hey, there you go. Spitfire.
That do?
Deals 4 damage to target creature. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay red. If you do, return Spit Flame from your graveyard to your hand. So, who do you want to do 4 damage to, Josh?
Like any creature, right?
Any target creature.
Any target creature.
Talking to you, Chris.
It's just Kaka tokens, not.
Yeah, Chris's guys aren't actually that.
You guys check out my engines.
I know you're talking about Josh. Jesus.
Let's.
I'll make
So-
your commander name.
This one goes to the bottom of
I
that
want.
thing right here, right?
Yeah, bottom of the library in a random order. All the cards revealed.
Well, 1.
Um.
Okay, so you want to know who you can deal 4 to?
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody except these 2.
Okay. What happens if I target your commander?
Nothing, you just kill him.
Yeah, but doesn't he have like enrage?
Yeah, he does. Well, you know, yeah,
But it's
whenever he takes damage, you know, I get a 5/4.
Or have a lot of. So it's either like I'm pretty sure that the Dragon Outcast, you meet the requirement to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm more afraid of that because that's just gonna get him free creatures
5/5.
and free draw, like in free draw too. So yeah, just kill him off
Okay. Bye-bye.
Get that for
Dragon
free?
Outcast.
from exile. So treasure
This one goes to the graveyard or exile?
goes to the graveyard.
Okay.
I think holding on to actually. I have to hit Chris to see if he has an answer. I can't get through David's board. I saw David has it. Oh,
You don't know my life.
Chris, unfortunately, swing at you in the air for 4.
Sure. I'll be at 19.
Exile the top.
Thriving Island, Isle, Prairie Stream, Vulcan Wilds, and Sunshine.
Nope. At least I got land out of your.
Would like to like that.
That was a. All right. I'm going to play. Like. Okay, I'm gonna pay 1. Actually, play.
Sorry, guys.
And what I'm gonna do is pay. I'm gonna pay 2 back. And then I'm gonna play Gonti. And then I'm gonna target David.
In response, I'll sack the Commander Sphere to draw a card.
Okay, so Gonti.
Continue.
And enter the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library, exile one of them face down, then put the rest on the bottom of that library in a random order. And as long as it remains exiled, I can spend mana as though for a mana of any type to cast that.
Okay, I love it when this is happening over Discord. So, is it just you are supposed to be able to see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wanna take a
everybody
picture?
look away. Don't be rude. Just
Tell you what, I'm gonna go lock the door quickly. It's literally something.
I mean,
eyes
my
closed.
eyes are closed. I can't. Is this good? I can have Jackie take a picture for you and send
No.
it to you.
Bad.
Can you see anything?
Okay, what's the number 4 card? Let me keep going.
This one?
No,
Or the other 4?
the other 4.
This one.
Okay, that's terrible too. I'll take the second one.
This one? Oh shit! I'm dropping this one.
Yeah.
Okay, exile it face down. Yeah,
Yeah. You can actually see it.
I can see it.
Yeah, you can see the cards I took.
Okay, but I
Everybody.
can't.
The
Nobody
rest
else
of
can,
no,
just me
nobody
and
else.
you.
Yeah, just you and me. You can see what I took. You can see.
suck.
Yeah, and you can see the rest of the cards that.
Oh well, I mean that's a. Sure, sure.
Yeah.
And those just go bottom of library or?
Yeah, I believe so. Bottom of the library in a random order.
Yeah, sure. They're randomized. Okay, so this one, you can cast this one from exile, right? That one
Yeah,
you can cast?
from whenever.
Okay, so these are yours. Atarka and whenever card. Okay, y'all can come back now.
Wow. What's this?
Atarka go. Oh, okay. From there, Atarka will go to exile. I will exile the top card of my deck. Their lane. That'll be my turn.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm not able to find answers. Sorry, guys.
I haven't been. Dude, I've been drawing land this whole game.
I have not found the answer I need, guys.
I hate you so much. Oh, I hate your deck. There, I got it in.
Shameless plug to people you don't even know,
Draw. What is this?
but I approve.
Okay. Good. All right. You know what?
Oh my gosh.
Six. What's life totals at?
20.
27.
19.
David, how much did you say you were at?
27.
Okay.
No need to worry.
Yeah, I need manipulation.
What? Why? Don't be that guy. You're not that guy. You're better than that.
I'm not drinking crap. That's why. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Bant panorama for Sky Cloud Expanse, giving me the 2 mana, the plains and the island. I will tap Simic Growth Chamber and a plains to play a Pronogatist Sphinx.
Words.
Yeah, seriously, I'm having trouble with left and right here.
And you're an educator.
Man, I focus on colors. shape. We did only come on the farm today. Like
I barely got past the primary colors.
yeah, we're working on mixing and not putting the paint in our mouth still. Don't judge.
It's a step.
I could do that. David, what dragons are those on the bottom again? I can't really tell.
So this one is the Skyline Despot. It's a 5/5 flyer. He's the one that gave me Monarch, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I create a 5/5 dragon creature with flying. And this is the Opportunistic Dragon, 4/3. Doesn't do anything else. He's just a flyer, a 4/3 flyer.
I need to get rid of the one that gives him
No, you don't.
gives them the dragons for being Monarch, unless you can get rid of Monarch.
No, it's not true. Not fucking true. Completely forgot about Torian Mauler again.
Triggers, bruh.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm not. Yeah, things happen.
Can't get rid of it.
Tequila. Anyway.
That makes me sad. Okay.
I remember it when he casts this one right now, though. I missed 3 triggers so far, but
1, 2. I'm gonna move the Sword of Animus to my Sphinx.
Part of the anime.
yeah, say it like everybody else. Sword of the anime.
Fine, Sword of the Anime to my Sphinx, as well as my Swiftfoot boots.
Huh?
And David, I will attack you in the air for 4 points of damage.
Okay, so you're gonna get the on attack trigger, and then it has haste and shroud or hexproof.
Haste and Hex.
So 4 in the air.
Yeah, just a 4, 4/6.
He's
And
a 4/6.
That booty.
Yeah.
That's
All the defense.
stupid.
I will get a. You know what? I'll get a forest.
4/6. Yeah, no, just let it go through. 23.
Awesome. Also, when it attacks, I get a scry 3.
Cry your 3.
Oh, forest comes into play times. Yeah, after my scry, I'm gonna be done.
Okay. So at the end of the turn, I'm just gonna bring back my skeleton.
David, thank you for the land.
Hey, no, you do you, girl.
Yeah,
You
that's,
do you.
And you're monarch as well, so you draw a card.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you are monarch. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
cool,
no
so you
longer
can-
monarch.
You can set up your draw right here with the scries.
And that, please.
I mean, you can always put all 3 of them to the bottom.
Draw.
Okay.
Oh. I'm going to put. I'm gonna use Stitcher to draw and discard. Discard a land here. All right.
Yeah, I think that's what I have to do.
You do you, girl.
Let's put them all on the bottom.
Discard.
Hope I didn't just commit suicide. Draw my card.
Land.
No, it's good. Just not what I want.
I did get an illusion since it's my second draw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright. We'll do this tap, and we are going to hit through. I'm bringing back my commander.
Yes. Counter.
Over there.
Remember.
Alright, I'm gonna play a high market. I'm gonna sacrifice my meteor golem. To my
Mhm.
life. Then I'm going to venture onward, and I am going to. We're going
Are
to.
you at the lost level?
No, I'm on the third. The Twisted Caverns. So target creature can't attack until your next turn. Who's your biggest creature?
Josh. Oh, me?
Yeah, your biggest.
Any of the 5/5s? 5/5, 5/4, 5/5, 5/4. Which one?
The Horde.
The Horde? Can't attack?
And
Okay.
attack until next turn.
You got it. I like these little things that they came with commander things. You can just pop them out as reminders. You can't block.
Well, let's do it. All right, so we're going to play Victimize. So we're going to
Okay,
select
counter.
the Meteor Golem and the Halo, and we're going to sacrifice the skeleton.
And
Mhm.
skeleton is just giving him so much freaking value.
So we're going to pop something. We're gonna pop the your commander. Actually, David. No. Yeah,
Oh.
the 5/5 Monarch Dragon.
5/5 Monarchy Dragon, this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna pop him. Then
I just don't want to have fun.
too many flyers. And then when Cthulhu over here enters play, for each opponent, tap up to one untapped creature I control. And if I do, I gain control of target creature of power equal or less than that creature, as long as I control it. So we are. What are the smallest things on your guys' board?
My commander is a 1/4. I got a 2/3 Gonti and then a dragon.
I have a 2/1.
I got a 2/2 Dragon Spellseeker Shaman. Dragon Speaker Shaman. Can't read things. That's my smallest. And then the Skyship Stalker is a 3/3.
So for Agent, I'm tap my 4/4 to steal your angel.
It's pretty rude.
I need a flyer.
That makes perfect sense. Just flip it your way.
I'm gonna tap the 3/3 for your 3/3, David, whichever the 3/3 is.
Skyship Stalker. It's a 3/3 flyer, and it's got like 3 activated abilities that cost a red. Let me know if you want to use it, and I'll tell you what they do.
Okay, so 2 flyers, cool. And Josh, I'm going to tap my 2/2 goblin to take your Gonti.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you
That's
use your
rude.
flyer, because his flyer is actually cool. That's
We just killed Chris now.
hey, I'm just trying to do work, man. And his other effect, whenever I attack with a creature that the opponent owns, I gain 2 life and that player loses 2 life.
How
They're-
weird.
They are just there to be pretty.
That's lovely.
And with that, I'm going to have to pass.
Cool. Okay, so I don't own all my creatures right now.
Just
Or I don't control
own
them
one.
either.
Don't own one.
You have
That, Joshua, is enough to piss me off.
It's the integrity of the situation.
It's not very nice to do. Hold on, let me undo all this stupidity I got going on over here. Draw. Wait, do I have any upkeep triggers? I don't think so, because Chris got rid of it. Sore loser.
no.
Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, that's stupid. But I'll play a forest. Forests are always good. And then yeah, I think we're just gonna do stuff there, bud.
Excuse
So
me.
this one couldn't do something. This one, what does this one do? Can't do, Josh?
I
Can't attack, right?
Not attack until.
You know what I have to say about that, Christopher?
Field wipe.
No, I don't got one of those. What I can do is bring out a Dragonborn champion. He is a dragon warrior, and I don't even have space to freaking put this guy out here somewhere. You know, I'm gonna put him on the bottom because he's gonna be summoning sickened. He's gonna be sickened with the summons. You go there. So he's a 5/3 trample, and whenever a source I control deals 5 or more damage to a player, I get to draw a card. So it's gonna be a Garrick's Uprising trigger. Draw a card. No. Okay, cool. What else? What is it? Dragon Horde trigger. It gets a counter on it. Anything else? I mean, things are gonna be happening. Nothing? No? Nothing? Cool. What was that card I just drew? Huh. I mean, you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it because things and stuff. So I will pay 2 for a Thunderbreak Regent. So he's a 4/4 flyer. Whenever a dragon I control becomes a target of a spell or ability, it basically lightning bolts and deals 3 damage to that player. And I draw a card. Cool. And I
Long
get another
time
counter.
in that card.
Yeah, it was crazy during the Theros days. Not Theros, Takar days.
I don't even remember. It was Theros or Turkey.
Right here. Yeah.
Back here, yeah.
Then I will tap this to roll a d20. Let me get a new d20 because that other one was rolling really caca. Same freaking number 5.
Get them all out today, so that tomorrow you get better rolls.
That's what I'm hoping for. So that's gonna go up. It's gonna deal 1 to my commander and bring out another 5/4 dragon. Garrick's Uprising. Draw a card. Another counter. Ah, look at you there, dude. I mean, might as well. I'm gonna tap to add. Do I want to do that though? Yeah. Add Juan mana there. Let's call it a green. Add another green. Play Explore. So I will play an additional land this turn, which is going to be Montana. Draw a card. I mean, well, let's just see what happens first. Okay, then I'm going to tap. I gotta make sure this is done right. You can go bye-bye now. Do I have enough mana to do this is the question really though, that I don't even know yet. 2, 4. Pity. The answer is no. But what I do have enough mana for is this. So 2 to bring this in here to make that 4. 5, 6. And go Garden Hellkite. 5/5 flyer.
What is he
And
blowing
when it
up?
enters the battlefield, it's gonna deal 5 damage divided as I choose among any number of things and thoughts I choose. Okay, what did you steal from?
I think you have to get rid of
Yep.
Mind Flayer to
Him,
get your bite.
Garrick, and
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, because it's the Mind Flayer, huh? That's the steely fucker.
Yeah, he's the one. As long as the controller
Mind Flayer.
still 5. Okay. And
Okay, so also on top of that, I get to draw a card off of Dragonborn Champion for 5 damage being dealt to a player. Oh no, it didn't get dealt to a player. Never mind. That was I dealt to that. But I do get one from Garrick's Uprising. Because things and stuff.
and I move on in the dungeon.
And that goes to
Lost.
4.
Lost level, and I'm gonna scry 2.
Okay, now
One at the bottom. So you guys got your creatures back.
okay, so now we have them back now? Like Perodo?
As long as you control. Yeah,
Cool.
so you guys have your stuff back.
Okay.
Cool.
Now I'm gonna move to combat. 11 in the air, Chris. Is there anything? Oh no. Y'all gotta roll d20s for my Chaos Dragon.
An 11.
4. So definitely.
11.
Hey, oh,
Chris,
so
coming at you.
So only me. So,
Yeah.
So that's
Okay,
expected.
so it's coming at you, Chris.
Um,
So yeah, so you're gonna get the 11. All in the air.
so I'm at 9.
Is there anything else? Anything happen at the end step? I don't know. I just got here. I don't think anything happens at my end step, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass the turn. Let me see if I think I got to discard like maybe.
Tap,
2 cards.
upkeep. Okay, upkeep. In there.
Discard a land.
Okay, I'm going to play this land for turn and try. I'm gonna bottom. Okay, because I got too many options.
Mm.
Me either.
Oh, don't have options.
Okay, I'm gonna tap this, pay 4 to play a Ignite the Future. I'm gonna exile the top 3 cards. I can play them to the end of the turn until the end of my next turn. Exile the top 3, a land, light up the stage, and Antithesis. Destroy target creature control loses life equal to its power plus its toughness. I can end it.
Nasty.
Oh, it's second.
And what spell did you cast to do that, or was that an activated ability?
That was Ignite the Future.
Yeah, the
Cool.
destroy is.
Just making sure. I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on the Mauler.
How big is the Mauler?
36.
Take 12.
Shut up.
That is true. One way to do it.
It's like not even nice. You said we were supposed to be friends. No money, no problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna to cast this flashback. I'm gonna do the top 3. New ones I can play for free.
Or your Mauler goes up again.
First, Reckless Endeavor. Roll 2d12s and choose one result. Reckless Endeavor deals damage equal to that result to each creature. Then create the number of treasure tokens equal to the number of that result.
I hope you get a 1. I hope you get a 1.
And then it's 2d12s. I can cast that. And the
I hope you
Tectonic
get
Giant.
2 ones.
Yeah, and it'll be done to each creature. Cast those. And that's till the end of the turn. I think I just have to do much damage. Pop off that way.
Well, shit.
So, okay. So, Chris, you have no flyers, right? And Adrian, you have flyers or no?
Yeah, I have
They got his angel back.
3/4 reach and a 4/4 4/4 reach. I'm sorry, and a 3/4 flyer.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Chris, I'll just swing in the. We get you in the air for 4. David, I'm gonna swing. Or actually, Adrian, I'll swing at you with Gonti 2/3 Death Touch.
So I took 4. I'm at 5.
I'll take the 2.
And the top 4, right?
Yeah.
We got an Ashen Rider, Thriving Heath, Necrotic Sliver, and no Swamp. So thank you for taking out my answers.
Okay.
I'm prepared to use my board.
Twos. We're looking at twos and ones. Ones and twos, twos and ones.
I want it to be a 12. So everything else.
Don't be a naysayer.
I am just saying. I'm screwed right now.
Okay. So 2d12s. We're gonna cast. Get to cast 3 for free.
Still casting a spell, so
So 2d12s, a 4 and a 3, so 7 damage all the way around on all creatures. So that'll.
Well,
I'll
I
lose.
am gonna go ahead and say that wipes my entire board except the Taurian Mauler.
7 damage.
7 damage around the board.
I casted a creature that way. And then I get 7. Oh, that's what.
Deletion.
Reckless Endeavor deals damage equal to that result to each. Oh, okay. Choose one results. Okay, so this is how it actually is going to work. So it's not a total of 7. So yeah, so it's going to do the 4. And then I'm going to create 3. So
Well, that makes kind of a difference. So what are we doing now?
down. Hold on.
Everything took 4.
Everything took.
Everything took 4. Well, I mean that's still taking out most of my stuff. So yeah, those are still gone. You gone. They blew up.
I have
You get back
9.
over here.
How much life do you have, David?
23. You're dead. You're dead. You're good. You're good. Oh wow! Hey, look, I got three things left. Things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Cast creatures
Okay,
for
hold
free.
on. Well, when
I get to cast
my-
cards for free.
Oh no. No. Yeah, I gotta create one dragon from my commander being dealt damage. Which I gotta draw a card off Garrick's Uprising.
Would he die though?
No, because the damage is dealt for.
After. The damage is
it's
dealt
after,
before
yeah.
the
After.
creature comes in.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna cast my 2 spells for free. So your Horn Mauler gets up higher.
It's 2 spells or one more spell after
Oh
that?
no, I get
Thing.
it's because I flash back that spell and I can play all those cards for free. So yeah, so he goes up 2 more.
That's 7 now.
Okay, so I'll put into play Tectonic Giant.
Damn it.
And Chris was dealt damage, so I will play the Spectacle for the thing goes up again.
You going with you? Okay. Sorry. Kids, wife stuff, things. I'm back now.
Okay, so Torn Marla goes up 1 more.
Take up
One more, sorry. One more?
Yeah.
You're just gonna like do something with him. You're gonna him.
Yeah.
You dick.
So then I'm gonna do treasures.
So you're gonna kill off my
Yeah, so you lose life equal to the total of
And
his
thank you.
power and toughness together.
Added together?
Yeah.
That's stupid. Okay, let's as I said back in the day, for a recount. So I lose 20. Thanks.
Yes.
I'm at 3. Okay. I was too greedy last turn. I could have I was too greedy last turn. It's okay.
I'm gonna give Adrian a solid. Adrian, I'm gonna tap this, pay 1, cash a treasure to roll a d4, and that's how many treasures I'll get, and then you get this. Get this.
The purse.
I'll get 4.
You could have given it to me.
No, it has to go to the right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got Bucknard's ever full purse. So you pay 1, tap it, roll a d4, and create that many treasures equal to the result. You pass it to the person to your right.
All right.
I have 5 treasures.
'Cause I haven't been doing crap.
That's my turn.
All right, my turn. Untap the shenanigans.
That's your turn. My freaking board is gone.
What do you mean your board is gone?
It's gone. It's,
What am I
what's
doing?
the point?
You have big flyers and a 5-4 on the floor.
Don't even. I got nothing.
You want to see me? Look at me.
Yeah, but you deserve it. You were doing
Nice one.
stuff and things.
Look at me. Got nothing.
Look at this. What does this do? Nothing.
It taps for 2
Gives me
colors.
2 mana to play nothing.
Yeah, but see, here's the difference, Chris. I care about my board. I don't care about yours.
David, what's your life at?
He's at
3.
Okay. Chris, what's yours? Josh?
5.
I'm at 20.
Yeah, Josh.
Fucking killed Josh
You
already.
have no flyers, right?
I have no flyers. I killed off all my. I only have 1 creature in play now.
Josh, I love you like the brother I never had. You're fucking going down, bud.
All right, Josh, I'm gonna swing at you with 3 in the air.
That's fine.
First trigger, I'm gonna get a land, put it into play tapped.
What's the trigger? What triggers it?
The Sword of Anime, just for you.
Okay,
Okay.
making
Just
sure.
just to let you know, I don't have a way to win.
Nice.
That literally was my big play to kind of like give somebody else the lead. I don't have a way to win.
So you
So
decided to do it to me?
I got rid of 2. Or you're still a big threat because you still have big beefy boys on the board. So you're just in danger zone. Chris had engines on engines going and had a board presence that can easily take a lot of us out. I pretty much had to sacrifice my own dig and mana engine to do that. So just to let you know, I'll still take the 3, Adrian, because I'm not gonna.
It's 4. Sorry.
Okay, but I'm not necessarily. I have the life. I just don't have the
Yeah.
win condition.
I get a
Sounds like a
scry
you
3.
problem.
Ryan.
Like David can still win this.
I'm gonna
I know.
put
Just sad that like 30 of my creatures died.
on the bottom of my deck.
How much power do you have? You have 5, 10.
5 and 15.
Yeah, 15 power. I wouldn't be crying. Yeah,
3
15.
beefy blockers.
Yeah, 15 power on the board.
Jesus.
I know.
You're
It's
still good.
just. I know.
Adrian, how much life do you have?
Let's not talk about that.
So
20.
you're above. Yeah, you're above 20.
I'm at 16 now.
I'm gonna tap 6. Let's put my commander back onto the field. When it comes in, I can, well, not when it comes in, but I can look at the top card anytime. I may cast it if from the top of my library, if it's a horror or enchantment. I'm going to tap a plains and a forest, and I'm going to play the Robo Stars.
Nice.
Equipped creature gets +0/+3. Equipped creature has astral projection, which I can pay a plains and a colorless, and I can phase out the creature. With this ability, it automatically gets attached to my commander.
Nice.
Let's look at the top card. I will play my land for the turn, which is Halimar Depths. When it enters the battlefield, I may look at the top 3 cards in my deck and put them back in any order. This just sucked. Go like that. And I will tap, I guess, the remaining amount of mana I have and move the Sword of Anime to my commander. I'm done. Go
I
ahead.
thought I forgot a trigger on my Torian Mauler, but then I remembered Josh killed it.
On tap. Upkeep. Draw. So, there's a cat, but I need 2d10. Be right back. Whoop. Be right back.
Over. If this match is gonna. I'll go over this one card in my hand that I'm not really sure why it's in the deck.
Alright.
I keep drawing just land. Frustrating.
I may save my ass for a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 7, we're gonna play Brave Endeavor.
Mhm.
I roll 2d10 and choose one result.
Oh.
Return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters equal to the result. Then each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life for X is the other result.
That's gonna be a game changer right here.
Yeah.
So
Hope you get a 1. Hope you get a 1. Roll a 1. You suck.
So we got a 2, and we got a 5.
Oh.
So we are going to take the 2 for the revive and 5 for the drain.
Oh well. David's out.
Have a good day.
Do it, so.
Okay, let me just show you what I was gonna do. There's this really sweet card called Decree of Savagery.
Uh-huh.
It costs a 9, but you put 4 1/1 counters on each creature you control.
Yeah. You could have just cycled it for the draw power.
No, I could have cycled it and then also put 4/4 on one creature, but I want to do that because this guy was coming out before that, the Neverwinter Hydra.
So I'm going to be at 10.
Okay.
Whatever, I'm fucking out.
Who's your guy killing off, Chris?
Meteor Golem is going to kill. Who's the biggest guy on the field?
Not me anymore.
Adrian's fucking commander.
My
Six.
commander is a 5/8, and I have a Sphinx that's a 3/5. So the Sphinx
Got a
has 6
Sphinx?
proof.
Alright. So you guys lost 5 life as well.
Yeah, I'm down to 11.
Okay.
5.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna kill you, man.
You're gonna kill my commander?
I'm gonna have to.
Alright, well, I want to look at the top card before he dies. It makes me sad. Commander's dead. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it.
Alright, and yeah, my turn. That's it.
A lot of rats in this.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with rats.
that's a cool man.
There's a rat that took out my whole board and got me down to 3 fucking life. I love you, bro.
Let the salt flow through you. Salt.
This is just
The salt is strong. Okay. Who would? I think Crystal has action on.
Saltly state?
It.
The dark side.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay the 4 to tap this, Chris. I'm gonna Chaos Wand your.
Yeah.
So,
Or
instant sorcerer.
Swallows. Okay. Swamp. Plains. Island. Extract Brain.
What does that do?
So it's a blue, a black, and X.
Uh-huh.
Target opponent chooses X cards from their hand. Look at those cards. You can cast from among them without paying the max cost. So 0.
Oh, what's hand sizes?
I have 1.
You have one.
I had 9, but someone had to take me out.
Or it's at the bottom, right?
Yeah, they just have the. Adrian's hand just
Alright, so what do you do?
pretty much.
Um,
He reveals them, right?
So target opponent chooses X cards in their hand.
Okay.
Look at those cards. You may cast a spell from among them without paying.
I may cast this one, but I have to dump X in it. Oh, okay, then it's a dead it's dead.
So it's a 0.
Yeah, it's a 0. So don't worry about it.
Adrian chooses 0 cards.
Yeah.
I panicked so much right now.
Be right back.
Wash your hands.
Going to. Okay, I'm gonna play Throes of Chaos, so I get to Cascade, so I get to look pretty much dig until I find something that costs 3. Oh, cool.
Just that's the effect.
Yeah, it's Cascade and then Retrace.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna get it. Okay. Should have waited. Dang it.
One, this, cast, and then I'm gonna play a Marionette Master, Fabricate 3. I'm gonna create 3
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go into combat Adrian. I'm gonna swing at you with Tectonic Giant, and then also when he attacks, Tectonic Giant deals 3 damage to each opponent, or I exile the top 2 cards in my library. I'm gonna do the 3 damage to each opponent. So automatic 3, and then Adrian, you take another 3. Can't block.
Can't block it.
Okay. Yeah, take a total of 6.
Puts me at 15.
Play a land this turn. Did I play land this turn? I don't remember.
I want to say you played a land.
I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did, so.
All right, so my turn. Untap all my stuff. Put my land organized. Draw. This would have been great earlier.
Back.
What is Marionette?
Marionette Master. Whenever a artifact I control goes to the graveyard, opponents lose 1 life for its power, or equal to its power.
The Marionette is part, right?
Yeah, then it's a 1/3, and put the counters on it. Dang, actually, I probably. That's fine. Blockers.
Yeah.
Adrian got a flyer though, so.
Yeah, it's untouchable. Right?
There was one point in time I had flyers.
Yeah, let's do this. So it's tap 2 to attach Sword of Anime just for David to my Sphinx. Chris, what's your life at?
I'm at 7.
Yeah, can't. Yeah, let's do this. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh shit. Chris, you're at 7. You said.
7.
Josh, you're at was it 12?
11.
11.
I'm
You're
gonna,
fucking crap, aren't you, David?
I'm gonna have to put a assault emote.
Salt
Chris,
me on there,
let
man.
me get you for 4.
Who are you hitting for?
For 4.
Me for 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll
Let's
three.
get my land. I will get a forest. Shuffle this shenanigans. Scry 3, 1, 2, 3. That just sucks ass. Yeah, let's put these all on the bottom. Josh, what creature types do you have?
Let's servo, human, and human,
And Chris,
and
what-
giant, and elemental, and artificer.
I just have golden.
You need to get that servo off there.
Damn. 7, 8. And I will play my commander again. Yeah. It's the right amount. So get the top card quickly. That's going to suck. Now I'll tap 2 to attach the row of stars to my commander. That'll conclude my turn.
Then turn, I'm going to bring back the skeleton. And we high market the skeleton. So I'm going to gain a life. About 4. Alright. Attack. Upkeep. Draw. That's Esper Panorama. Alright. This is going to be my last turn. That it is. I'll pay 7 for my commander. How big are you guys, Adrian?
He is a 4/7, and my Sphinx is a 4/6, but it's tapped. The Sphinx has hexproof.
Hexproof. Josh, what are you guys? They're like 1/1s and
2/1/1s, a 2/1, and a 1/3. Oh, and a 3/4, but he's tapped.
So that's my end. Alright. We are gonna have to pass with that.
Okay, Adrian, what's your life total?
15.
15.
Sorry.
Back 4 treasure tokens. Take 2. Bring in my commander, and that'll trigger Marinate Master 4 times.
Oof. Well, might as well just do it. There we go. A resembling skeleton.
Uh-huh.
I mark it. I'll be at 1. And just because I can, I'm gonna go into the next extension. And we're gonna exile the top 2 cards, and I can play them.
Everybody's right. It's yours.
Just me. Exile the top 2 cards, you may play them. So I have a colorless, so I can't play them. So they're gonna be exiled.
Adrian, you're at how much now?
I took 4, so that put me at 11.
I'll pick the Marionetter.
So 1/3.
And the guy next to it.
2/1. And you're at how much, Adrian?
11.
So then. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to attack.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go into combat. I get Doctor,
Yep.
and I'm going to swing all out.
And 3 around the board, right?
Yeah, 3 around the board.
Alright. Alex.
Automatic 3 before
Yeah.
else, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10 coming at you.
10. What's the biggest creature?
The 3, 4.
I'll block it, putting myself at 1.
And I'm gonna pay 4 to deal the last 1 damage.
I figured that. I figured that was gonna happen.
Woo! Pulled it off. Pulled it off.
Yeah.
So
That was
for
good.
everybody out there in YouTube land, we made sure that Josh won.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure.
Mutual agreement. Jack has to-
Rigged.
So David,
I just had to make sure that I was the biggest threat. So
what were you gonna do on your turn?
okay, so sorry, I had to put the Jack in the Box down real quick. So what was going to happen is there is a card that I believe is a new card called Decree of Savage.
Mm.
I was gonna pay 9 had I had all like 30 creatures that I had on the board there still. It would have been a combat trick, and put 4 1/1 counters on each creature I control. And with all of them having trample, I was gonna spread enough around that it should have dealt lethal to everybody.
Okay.
So all my flyers with trample and just all out. It should have taken care of anything. I did a little misplay. Instead of doing the explore, I should have played this first. I should have played this instead of the explore, and the game would have been over half an hour ago. But I got greedy, like I said, and it happens sometimes.
On the turn that if I let you live, what would you have done since you had those 3 guys on the field?
If I had those 3, I still would have played this card. I had it in my hand, and I would have taken out whoever was open enough to be taken out, essentially. And it would have been probably you and Adrian. I might have gotten like one more creature out, along with this, because I had enough mana and mana rocks to do everything. So I would have got at least one more creature out, done this, and yeah, taken 2 out, and then just been me and Josh. But with Josh, you know, murdering my field and whatever that stupid card
Oh yeah.
doing that that really screwed everything up as far as life total went. So
Yeah, because the card I played that killed you off, essentially, it was instant. So
Yeah.
should have left you to see what if you're attacking me and Adrian, then yeah, I would pop that off no matter what.
yeah, but the fifth was the card that
DJ
probably did the most, apart from the other one that you did, Josh, that rolled
4 and the 3.
2d12s. Aside from that one, yeah, those are the 2 that really did the most work, at least toward my deck, and just obliterated everything.
This Rakdos commander plays a lot different than what is normally out there. But everything I was doing, it was going off of whatever my top deck was. So like I didn't really have a lot of gas in my hand. It was just whatever I was able to just constantly exile. So like all those cards I was playing, it was everything that was pretty much exiled. I couldn't actually set up until I knew what was getting ripped.
There is flyers in this deck for that. Towards the plowshares, propaganda. What else you got? Phantasmal image. That's a good card.
These decks are fun. They're a different power level than what we normally play at. We don't really play a little bit higher power level, but for construct like just precons, yeah, they're actually cool. I'm really liking the D&D flavor that they really put into this. Is like the nerdiest set I think Wizards has done.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I just like them rolling d20s. Apparently, all I get is 5s, but I like rolling d20s.
And that's one of the cool things. I'm at first I didn't care too much that they had all these die rolling mechanics, but sneak it in play, it doesn't really. And it fun.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it, and then us getting some of the other like the draft boosters and stuff, and the collector boosters, if you're into that sort of thing. I am, to be honest, but you get a lot of different variants of the cards as well. So you get different art types, extended arts, get all the foily, shiny stuff, which isn't for everybody, but it gets fun. There's a lot of different variants of the cards that you can get, and that kind of you get add a little bit of your own flavor in there as far as the design style that you like to go to. They have in this set their altered art is more of like a sketchbook, not sketchbook, but how would you describe it, Josh?
I think it's trying to mimic like the classic old school D&D.
Yeah,
from the the first and second edition books. It really goes back to those days,
where it's just the art.
And just like the polls those ones. So like the polls you put up and stuff about, I've always been a proponent that I really want to go back to Spelljammers. And in this set they're bringing back the Illithid and everything like that, which was from Spelljammers, and also the beholders and stuff like that, it's it's just pushing more toward the point of I want to go back to Spelljammers, but in 5e, because old school Spelljammers is difficult
It's rough.
to play.
Well, we'll see. Like next year, 2022, they're gonna introduce or bring back 2 classic settings, and maybe they will quiet the masses. Actually, bring Dark Sun and Spelljammer out. I honestly don't. I think they're gonna go Dragonlance, because it's easy. And
It's easy, and the fan base is there no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna make a ton of money off of Dragonlance.
yeah, and then I honestly think I don't think they're gonna do a Spelljammer. I think they're gonna do plain, because it allows them to do the extra planar stuff without actually having to do ship combat or anything. Even though the game could use, 5th edition can use a space-esque setting. It's kind of neat. All their competitors already have that setting out there.
Yeah, well, one of the settings that we did, what was it, Esper Genesis?
Yeah.
That had some space stuff in there and spaceship battle and stuff like that. We didn't get run a lot through it, but it had the flavory essence of Spelljammers in there with the space combat and stuff like that.
Those stuff that'll probably start getting announced by the end of the year, after all these new books get released. The books coming out. Oh,
Yeah.
what?
This was a good crossover set. I like the crossoverness with it. Just the same as with Ravnica. They had done the whole block of Ravnica, and then they finally did the crossover into D&D with it, and we had a blast with that one.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I'm hoping they don't shy away for more like D&D, Magic the Gathering crossovers. Even if they just say that like it's that Worlds Beyond stuff that they're, or the Beyond whatever, and just shoehorn some of that stuff just in that, so it doesn't do their product line. I'm really hoping that this set does really well for them. Seeing it go crossover and works. Having them already doing the D&D, the Magic into D&D, it's been successful enough that I don't see them, unless Strixhaven's like bomb. I don't think Strixhaven's gonna. I think it's gonna find its place again. Certain group of that want a more social game. I don't think it's gonna be at combat. It's a go to college. Get to live out college and high all over.
I never went to actual college, so it'll be all right. Went to trade school, and I didn't even go into the trade that I went to trade school for. I did, but then I found a better job that I needed to, because wife and kids, so better support. That's neither here nor there.
All right, close it up for tonight. Thank you guys for doing this with me. This is actually fun, doing something a little different, something we're familiar with, but
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I wish this deck would have actually given me more. Looking through the deck, there's no mana ramp at all in here.
yep, it's Ultrani.
Like, there's nothing. There's Nature's Lore. There's enchantments, but no directive mana ramp.
Well, that's what you get for coming tardy to the party.
Well, I mean, I was gonna pick one at random anyway, so.
All right, guys, we're gonna close it up for tonight.
Thank you,
Guys,
Jeff.
closing statements.
I want to play again so I can go through all 3 dungeons, but I wasn't allowed to.
We're gonna have.
I would like to play again after we've tweaked the deck in a way.
Yeah, I would like to see.
And, I wouldn't, even if it was just tweaking the deck where we were staying just X amount of sets, or if we did like in the command zone where we budget ourselves or something, I don't care. But I think just this deck just needs tweaks. Just simple.
I'm gonna blow all my budget on that Goblin.
Dockside?
Dockside Extortionate, that's my whole budget.
You know what? I would put him in this one too, just because. But with this deck, there's not. I mean, there's a little to, add into there, but for the most part, what I saw with this deck is it's pretty good. But it can add a couple extra things. Like it needs a little more chutzpah, as they say. But
I really dig that. Being able to look through it, I really do dig it. I didn't draw garbage, and drawing 5 lands consecutively doesn't help me.
the only thing I would put in here, which I wish they would have done here, and I looked through the deck and I didn't see them in there, was your classic D&D dragons, red dragon, black dragon, white dragon. They didn't have them in the pre-con, which I mean, the blue dragon, the other one, but they could have had the red and the green dragon in here.
They could put the uncommon ones in there at least.
Yeah, and I didn't see them in there, unless I didn't look hard enough, but I didn't see them in here, and that would have been really cool if they would have put those in here.
Yeah, I think they left more of the D&D stuff as like some more of the face cards in the newer, and
Kept it in the set.
kept everything else.
Yeah, I mean, it just would have been cool if they would have done that for, it's D&D, it's Dungeons and Dragons, and it's a dragon deck. I thought it would have been cool if they would have put that in there. Maybe one mythic. I don't know.
You can always make a TM.
Yep.
All right. With that said, guys, thank you guys for showing up and watching this recording. This Sunday there will be no Dungeoneers Pack live. I will be back to schedule on that next Sunday. Also, if you guys haven't checked out this video on the channel, it was going over the Crusher, Piercer, and Slasher feat and figuring out how to include the roleplay. Honestly, thank you guys for supporting it. It's been I thought the Critical Role video build going over Dariax, Matt Mercer's character from Genre Unlimited, was the best performing video. No, this week's video actually beat that one hands down. So honestly, thank you guys for supporting and watching that one and enjoying that one. It was very, very unexpected. So but if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. You can always support the channel directly, go into Patreon and becoming one of the many Goblin tiers on there, or subscribing or picking up a membership here on YouTube, becoming a Goblin Rabblerouser. You get the same perks. You get access to emojis and special chats in the Discord. But the best way to always support the channel is just for free to like, comment, and subscribe whenever you do that. It'll kick the algorithm and tell YouTube that you guys like it compared to other. Other than that, you can catch me on the socials, Dungeoneers Pack YT on Facebook, Dungeoneers Pack on Instagram, and DPackYT on Twitter. Thank you guys again for doing this with me. Hopefully you can do so. It's you guys, after our Avernus game is kind of like wrapping up, get you guys on to talk about it, or maybe some big stuff that happens that gets revealed as we play. Sure. So then, guys, you guys have a good one and have a great.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Later.